This is a property I bought with my wife. It used to be where I grew up. There used to be a house right there. You can see the well in the distance there. And it was sold for flood mitigation, and we bought it back last fall. That would have been fall of 2021. Got some tracks right there. Don't know. Yeah, the clothesline was right here, and then propane tank, and then the house was right there. That row of shrubs, you know, they had that squared off real nice and neat. That's a big lilac there. This lilac over here they tore down. Where those pine trees used to be, that used to be 2 apples there. Big apple trees, but that was years ago. And garage would have been about right there. There's 7.5 acres here. There's 5 acres on this side of the river, and the river line is back over there. That one walnut tree right there is dead. That tree's dead. I gotta cut them down. And that's the apple tree Karen was talking about. Yep. That's the rocks they got rid of when they took the pond apart. These were all trees my dad planted. We have until that fence row right there, and you come around, cut that fence row way over there. What'd you say, Cheryl?
The Osage orange?
Yeah, it's that right there. Plan is to put a pond out here. There's a gully in the field right here. And the pond is going to extend back into that little clump of trees. Part way, get cleared out, and then come out here and then turn, and then this is going to be pond in here.
That's what I was thinking was low there.
Yep. Dove's going off there. Looks like deer.
Looks like there could be ice in there
No,
now.
there's no water. You'd think you'd see some rabbit tracks through here, but there's none. deer. And then this overgrown area here, we're going to clean up and make some paths through it, a little bit more than there are. There's a bunch of deer paths. A lot of doves going. You might be able to hear them whistling through. Quiet back here. The river's all frozen over. There's 2.5 acres on the other side, a wooded lot back there that we have as well. And once in a while you can see a deer come and go. I spent a lot of time back here when I was a kid, and we used to fish back here quite a bit. Build some fires and stuff like that. Just hang out.
This is a lot wider than I thought. I thought it was more like a creek.
Check the camera, make sure it was recording. It is. No, it's pretty good size through here. It's shallow. Get out there and go further down there where Kenny Buckenroth used to have his. It's all rock. The bottom is. When it's dry in August and September, you can just walk back there.
So what kind of tree is that one straight across?
Those are all maples.
They're just in a cluster.
Yep. There is a sycamore back there, or there was. I don't see it, but it's back in there. And then a brush, and that's the area that Phil Howard wants to clear out. Just make it more open. And this here, this brush here, we're just going to have big paths through the middle of it, maybe make it into a quad, and leave 4 big areas of brush. You can't really get through it right now. You can if you had your Carhartts on or something like that, but it's got a lot of briar and stuff in it. Get up pretty good. this is all thicket in here. Like I said, we're going to put 2 big paths through the middle, make a cross in it, make 4 quadrants of brush. That way to make it some habitat. Still allow us to get back and forth a little bit. I don't see anything in there. A lot of comings and goings of animals. A lot of deer tracks. I was back in there late last fall, and there's some big bedding areas for deer. So, have to wait and see. Our younger daughter is graduated with a biology degree from Bowling Green. She wants to rehab it a little bit and get it. Something's been in and out right there. And all kinds of tracks. Maybe some coyote. Woodpecker somewhere. I don't see my wife down here in the orange hat. We used to do a lot of skating right out there. Here, the
There's chirping.
woodpecker.
Got a squirrel over there chattering.
Well, we are in his area. Or her. There's that sycamore.
Is that probably about the lot line?
Yep. And it goes maybe 100, 120 yards that way, on the other side of the river. Probably frozen enough to go across if you want to.
I don't have any boat this one.
It's only about that deep. If it's 8 inches, I'd be surprised.
I don't care. Something's across, but it's pretty lightweight to be across there. So do you have any clue what some of those tracks are besides deer and rabbit?
There's some coyote down there, it looks like. That's rabbit right there. I don't know what that is or what it was. That might be. Don't know. I would imagine there's mink back here. Someone had a post on the class of '76 that they've got an otter living on their land.
And they're around here?
Yep. I don't know whether it was Wade or who it was. Oh no, it was on at Kaleidoscope Farms, Christmas tree place out by Mike and Kathy's. Yep. So maybe we'll get some of those. Get some heritage turkey breeds and let them go out here.
Not if there's coyotes.
Well, maybe they can overcome it. Release enough of them. Let them go wild. Can't be those broad-breasted bronze; they'll get too fat. But some of those other ones. Quickly. And then that's all Hilkerts that way. Nope, he mows it. That's what I'm going to do right here. This is going to be a mowed path right here, back up to the main part. Well, I'm going to put a big cross in it. Yep. Well, there's no lack of seed and stuff to get. What's that? Mm-hmm. That's what Liz's job is. I'll bet there's a rabbit right in there. Just stand right there. Nope, not anymore. It used to. What's that? I would have bet there's a rabbit in there somewhere. It's certainly been out and around. They're out at night, Cheryl. Bring a beagle out here. Well, she's been out here before. All four of them have. Yep. This will be pond in here. Get it hollowed out. 20, 30 feet across. You can hear the ice underneath my feet. It holds water already. I was used to get a bunch of rabbits out of here when I was a kid. It was a lot thicker grown up then. It's in here somewhere. Right. So you put another, go down another 6, 7, 8 feet, 6 feet anyway, and pile the dirt up on either side. This will be the deep end in here, and that way when winter comes, they don't freeze.
So you'd want to make it go the whole way across, or not the whole way, but I mean like
From here, not about to where that is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just to hollow this all out,
Mm-hmm.
this area, not that tree,
Mm-hmm.
and hollow this out, and then come out and widen it out, make a bulb back in here, back in, and then turn it, and go about 50 feet out that way.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go all the way across.
Nope. You got to stay away from that fence row, otherwise the roots will grow in there.
Yeah.
Beyond these trees here, and then take just the middle of that open area right here. That way you can still walk along there and get back to the river. I'm going to go over to that fence row over there. I'm going to see my shadow with that stupid thing on my bill of my cap, that camera. This is the edge of the property here, this fence row. It's not a fence row anymore. Row of trees up here. Yep. See, those trees used to go all the way to the little woods there. That fence row used to go all that way. Dad cleared that out and burned it. Because it was just all grown up like this. I mean,
Does it just kind of go straight back that way, or
straight back. That part of that clump of trees is on the other property.
That's what I was wondering.
It's a straight line back to the river.
Because Emily had planted apple trees somewhere out in here and
Right.
never made it.
Well, remember that was that dry, super dry year.
Bunch of little evergreens coming up.
Yep. Oh.
Or went up the tree.
Yeah, but where'd it come from? Hey, there's no tracks.
Unless we stepped on it.
Nope, we didn't. It just starts right there, and
Yeah, 'cause we didn't fall off the tree and let it go. Somebody coming to see us.
I don't know. But I thought right in here, right up on here where the barn used to be, put some, that's where I was going to put some apple trees. I know, I can see. And that's going to complete the tour today. I'll post this on the video later.